Hi students, this video is for those students who are in class 11 of CBSC board and they are in the quarantine, so they can't go to the tuition, and hence I am making a video for them. This video is for class 11 CBSC board biomolecules. So, as we know, the enzymes are a kind of what is a kind of biological catalyst. Now, what do you mean by catalyst? Catalysts are those molecules which can actually cause the increment of the speed of a particular reaction, or which can cause the increase of the rate of a particular reaction without being affected at the end of a chemical reaction. Enzymes are same as catalyst, but they are biological catalyst. Why? Because they can be found in the living bodies. Now, what is the chemical nature of the protein? The chemical nature of the protein is that they are what is the chemical nature of the enzyme? The chemical nature of the enzyme is that they are actually protein in their nature, in their chemical nature. They are a kind of protein, and as we know, every protein has its own primary, secondary and tertiary structure. So the proteins also will have its own primary, secondary as well as tertiary structure. Now, as we know, through different kinds of folding, which is a physical process, protein folding, which is a physical process, from the tertiary structure is formed. And this tertiary structure is actually the functional protein structure. Now, what happened in case of the enzyme? As we know, there are tertiary structure. The backbone of the protein gets folded upon itself, and as a result of the folding, they will have many pockets or fold or crevice at the end in their 3D structure. And those pockets are basically can do different kinds of things. Basically, see, this is a three-dimensional structure of a protein, of an enzyme, and there are basically two kinds of pockets or crevice. One is for binding of the substrate, which is known as active site, and another is for binding of the cofactor. Now, what is the active site? The active site is the pocket for binding of the substrates. These active sites are nothing but the pocket for the binding of the substrates. So they are called what? They are actually called what? They are actually called active sites. That's it. Now, I have uttered about a thing which is known as what? Which is known as cofactor. Now, what are cofactors? Cofactors are a kind of non-protein constituents of a particular enzyme which make an enzyme catalytically active. It is so cofactors are what? The cofactors are basically non-protein constituents. As I have told you that all the enzymes are basically protein in nature, but the cofactors which are an essential part of protein, they are actually what? They are actually non-protein substance, and they actually make the enzymes catalytically active. Now there are several kinds of cofactor. First one is known as the prosthetic group, second one is coenzyme, and third one is metal ion. I will make a separate video about three of them, and I will compare them all. And now see, what is the function of the cofactor. See, this is the inactive enzyme. Now, when the enzyme in their inactive form, they will not bound with any kind of cofactor. When the cofactor is bound, it will make active enzyme. What is an active enzyme? Active enzyme are those enzymes to which a substrate can bind. So basically, what is the function of a cofactor? The function of a cofactor is nothing but to make an enzyme catalytically active. That's it. See, in this case, you can see this particular enzyme, there is no cofactor attached. It is inactive. See, now from this, what happened? The cofactor will bound with it, and the enzyme become activated. And then they will bound with what? They will bound with substrate, and they will do the rest of the reaction. Now this inactive enzyme without any kind of binding with the cofactor, they are actually known as what? They are actually known as apoenzyme. They are known as what? They are actually known as apoenzyme. They are actually known as apoenzyme. Now when the cofactor bound with the enzyme, and they will be converted into an active enzyme, which is actually known as what? This is known as hollow enzymes. That's it for the today video. That's it. And now, if you like the video, please like our channel, and please subscribe and stay with us. Thank you.